Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate. This is episode 56, I think. And we're exploring the Cloakwood, which is basically web hell. And I hate it.
Yep.
But I don't know, it's going okay. What is this? I do not know. Let's find out. Let's go inside. Let us see. Oh! No! It's spider hell, Odie. Odie, protect me from the spider hell. Okay, what is that? Sentiol. Kill the meat, my pets. Send those spiders to their death. There aren't any arachnophobes here. Please let us live. We've done nothing to you. Hey, wait. We come here to... no. Send them to their deaths. We're not arachnophobes. Ooh. Oh, that's a lie. We are so arachnophobes here. What? Giant spiders, ettercaps, multiple sword spiders? This is...
Oh, you bet.
This is hell. That's what this is. This is hell. So Centaur isn't... What do we want to do? This is going to be really hard to actually do anything. We can try to chant. We're inside, so we can't call lightning. Emma doesn't have anything. She's crap now. For right now. Holy Smite should hurt them. I kind of just want to... Okay, so we're going to chant.
For the group.
And we're in a whole... We're probably just going to do that. We're going to chant, do that. We're going to do a protection from evil. And we're probably going to toss a skull trap. Up there. Oh yeah, we're skull trapping the crap out of these guys. Screw this. Oh, I don't know that it's gonna be enough. I don't know that it's gonna matter. There's so many of them. Is the thing. Let's do a Holy Smite. Ajantis, lay on hands yourself. And we'll do another skull trap over here. Hopefully the combined AoEs are gonna do it for us. Did he just run? Does morale break? Do that. Do that. Over here. Oh my goodness. Oh crap. We just AoE'd the shit out of them. And we actually survived.
Oh, you bet.
That is oh, there's still another one.
For the glory of Helm!
Terrifying. That was scary. Absolutely scary.
I've done had enough of this.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
There's an entire man in this thing. Oh. That's hilarious. So, Chelek's body. Gotcha. I'm assuming this is the sword. Spider's Bane +2. This sword was originally forged by the dwarves of the Orothiar tribe in Cloakwood. They created the blade to help foster goodwill between them and the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. Wielded by the Grand Dukes for about a century, the sword was eventually lost, ironically in a fight against ettercaps and spiders. Who wields the blade is now unknown, but its recovery would aid greatly in fighting the current spider infestation that plagues the Cloakwood. Protects the wielder from any magics that affect movement, such as hold and web. So we're going to put this on someone. And I'm legit, I'm probably gonna put this on a Jauntus, and I'm gonna legit use him just to trigger traps. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Now I want him normally using his shield. Although I do kind of want to turn a Jauntus into a two-hander user. Ring, I don't have enough. Let's do this. Let's fix her spellbook. So she's gonna add Identify to her list. She can't do anything else yet. So that she can help identify these things more frequently when we run out of room, as we have been doing a bunch here lately.
Yep.
Encumbered? You're encumbered? What? Oh, because she's carrying a friggin' body. Yeah, Ajantis, carry this body for me. He's encumbered. What? How big is this body? It's 185 pounds. I don't think anyone can carry the body. Okay, we're gonna have to look at this. Let's move all of these over to Jaheira real quick. And now we're going to have to start moving actual gear off of Ajantis and on to someone else. Ajantis is going to have to walk around basically naked, I think.
Oh, you bet.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Branwen can't. Jesus. Oh my god, Branwen. Come on. Let's send the sword back to Ajantis. Let's see how that goes.
Right.
Branwen still cannot move. Okay. Let's do that back to Ajantis.
Oh, you bet.
Branwen still cannot move. Okay. Send that over to Jaheira.
Oh, you bet.
Jaheira cannot move. Okay.
What's this? Yep.
Jaheira still cannot move. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Ajantis cannot move now. Why can Ajantis not move? He was fine.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. This is the worst.
Oh, you bet.
This is the worst ever. We gotta take them all the way back to this guy? Okay, well, 3 hours from now, when we actually make it back to Tibur, or Tiber, or whoever the fuck that was, right? Holy shit. It's a little unreal. How much strength does he have? He doesn't have very much strength. I wonder if it would have been wiser for us to, like, boost his strength or something. Probably would have been a better thing to do.
Yep.
And here we go.
Excuse me. Please let me speak.
So
Before you
stupid.
attack.
Have stopped this stupid idea. Such a waste, such a waste. You can keep the damn sword. It's been more of a curse than anything else. I thank you for bringing my brother's body. There was little you could have done. You're correct. There was little that I could have done. Okay, but now I can fucking put everything back on Ajantas. Jeez, Lewis. That Destroyer of the Hills. Back on Ajantas. Also back on Ajantas. Also back on Ajantas. Also, but geez, Ajantas carries so much. Thank you, Ajantas, for being my carry boy. Appreciate it. For doing the things that I could not, Ajantas. You have my thanks. And he's got plenty of room to carry more stuff. Plenty. Branwyn, however, is basically like crippled. Oh my goodness. Okay. Cool. Let's actually rest up. That was some pretty intense stuff right there. Come on, y'all. Okay, we're gonna save, rest. Skeletons unsummoned.
Oh, you
That's
bet.
fine. Sorry about that. Although, might as well resummon.
Oh, you bet.
Okay, so we had a weird, interesting interaction over there. Oh, shit.
Oh, I heart's really not in this.
Again, gotta remember the respawns. Oh, B.
Yep.
Okay. Now down we go. We're basically just gonna fish. We're gonna be cheap, and I'm not gonna worry about traps initially. I'm just gonna explore. If I hit a web trap, then I will reload, and I'll throw a Jauntus into it with the sword, and that'll be that. This seems suspect. Identify. Rashad's Talon. Named for Prince Rashad, former ruler of a minor principality to the east, this blade and many of the prince's possessions were taken by disgruntled palace guards after his death. The role of the guards in the unfortunate affair was never determined, but rumor has it that all died within a year, slain by this very weapon. Okay, so it is +2 scimitar, it looks like. Yeah, proficiency types, scimitar, wakizashi, ninjato. Cool. So I will send that over to Jaheira, because that is kind of what we have been interested in using, and I will send the wakizashi +1. Right, because that's a...
Yep.
It's just a straight out better weapon. There's no real reason to use the other one. Let's give this to Imawin. Identify the Iron Thorn, another of the Iron Thorns. So this one sucks. Send that on back to him. That's the second Iron Thorn.
Need me? Yep.
Alright, cool. Very loud seagulls and ooh, what is that? It's a giant spider. Giant spiders, that's okay. Just a giant spider. Just a giant spooder. Less afraid of giant spiders and more afraid of sword spiders and wraith spiders and phase spiders and web traps. Really, it's the web traps that terrify me. Everything else is, you can deal with it. Okay, well, we found our way back over here. That's cool.
I am proud to stand among such
Strong warriors. Alright, Branwyn. Calm your tits. I know you're proud, but don't get us killed. Okay. Oh. Nice, nice.
That was just for practice.
Oh, it's got the it's got the heavy crossbow going on. No, Ajantas, that is not your job. You stop that right now, sir. The recommended order to play Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition content. Siege of Dragon Spear is in Baldur's Gate 1, and Tome of Ball is in Baldur's Gate 2. I assume those are like expansions. Absolutely, those are like expansions. So, Baldur's Gate 1 has the regular story that you play through, alright? So I would recommend you play through that full story. Then it has 2 expansions that are inherent in the Enhanced Edition, okay? The first is the Black Pits, and the Black Pits, you can wait until after you do the regular story, or you can... I would recommend you wait until after you do the regular story, but you don't have to. You like everything else, right? You can import a character save from one to the other. So if you wait until you beat the game, you can go into the Black Pits with your character. Black Pits is just a fighting arena. It's a bunch of story, and it's a series of fights that you do. So it's very quick to knock out. Siege of Dragonspear, however, is like a full nother area and a bunch of new quests and campaign, etc. So I would do regular story, Black Pits, if you want to. You don't have to do Black Pits, and then Siege of Dragonspear. And then from Siege of Dragonspear, you move into Baldur's Gate 2, is what I would do.
Oh, you bet.
And basically the same thing with Baldur's Gate 2, I believe. There's Baldur's Gate 2, there's basically a Black Pits 2, and then there's the Throne of Ball, which is the next portion, that type of stuff. Is that a phase spider? That's a phase spider. Phase spiders are dangerous. Please kill that. Phase spiders are dangerous because they blink around like crazy people. Yeah, so that is absolutely the danger, right? Is if you do all of the content with one character. This is kind of a loud area, sorry. Because there's rain and there's the seagulls and the water. But yeah, if you do all of the content with a single character, you're absolutely gonna be over-leveled. Like, if you do everything in Baldur's Gate, regular story, then Black Pits, and then Siege of Dragonspear, and you import that character into Baldur's Gate 2, that character is going to be a powerhouse. Now, they're still going to have plenty of room to level, don't get me wrong, but they'll be strong compared to the rest of your companions. And the beginning of Baldur's Gate 2 will probably be a little easy comparatively. But if you're not worried about it, that's fine. It's still going to be fun to play. But also, I will say this, the ending of Baldur's Gate 2, or the ending of Throne of Ball, or portions of Throne of Ball and the ending, are pretty hard. So having an overleveled character is not really a bad thing necessarily. It can be a nice boon. But it's entirely up to your playstyle. Like, if you don't want to have an overleveled character, you want that challenge, you can always make a new character. You can always even basically recreate the character that you have just from the start of Baldur's Gate 2. Also, you don't get to keep like you get to keep your experience level, but you don't get to keep all of like your items and things like that. I don't think. So keep that in mind as well. And yeah, you're welcome. It's a fun game, so have a good time with it. Got a level on Imowin. Great. More spells. She finally got a second level spell slot, which is cool. Guess what she has? She's got web. And that's pretty much all she has as a second level spell. I should look at other second level spells. We'll do that at the end of this episode. I'll take a like 5-10 minutes and I'll look at other spells for her and see if there's anything that we want to get involved in. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, you bet.
Spiders, man. I hate spiders. Oh! Well. At least we killed everything here already, so there's nothing to come. Oh no, don't progress forward. Do not progress forward. There's nothing currently trying to eat our face. Please do not aggro things that are gonna come eat our face. I would really rather you not do that. Can you imagine having to deal with those phase spiders if you like drag them into this trap? That would be terrible. That'd be the worst thing in existence. Nope. Quit that. Stop it, Khalid. Unacceptable. No. Stop moving forward. We're just gonna wait out this spell. Y'all are killing me here.
Oh, you bet.
Alright, spell's basically over. Cool. Okay, so we've got...
Yep.
Okay, we are saved. We're saved! Alright. So we didn't actually have to do anything in here, by the way. All of this stuff is extra. All we had to do was get up here and go to like the next zone.
Good on you if you saved the day.
The cloakwood is terrifying. Like, it really is. Just horrendously scary location. Okay, onwards to more cloakwood. Okay.
Yep.
Oi. But Eldoth. Weren't we talking to Eldath earlier? Oop. Alright, Cave Bear. Command.
I'm in action.
Nope. Okay. Well, I guess not. Ooh, okay.
This way.
Calm that down. We're gonna say no to that real quick. Fucking bears, man.
Right.
Bears are so annoying. They just run at one character. Okay, Eldoth.
Gentlemen.
Oh, this guy.
May I
Right.
introduce myself? I am Eldoth Kron.
Surprised to find such beautiful people wandering these woods. All of you look rather weary, down on your times, I might say. Why don't we all rest and I treat you to some refreshments? Perhaps some Burduscan amber wine? Eldoth's, thief, actually, isn't he? I think he will... I'm really gonna look this up. Because if he's a companion... Yeah, he's evil. Ah. So I will just turn him down. Yeah, we're sure. We're gonna see what he has to say. Back to what I was doing. I hope you're enjoying your liquor. It is some of the best you can find. All of you are probably wondering why I'm being so generous. Obviously, not from the kindness of his heart, you think. Well, in a way, I am. You look like the type to be on the outlook for ways to improve the quality of your life. Well, I have a proposal that could help you in that endeavor. You see, there's a girl, my lover in fact, who desires to escape her father and live on her own. Her father is Intar Silvershield, one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate. This, of course, makes her desires more difficult than that of the average city girl. However, with your assistance, we could help her escape the tyrannical clutches of Intar. Here's the punchline. Since Intar is going to be hunting us anyways, we can blackmail him for hordes of cash and not worry about our captive escaping. After all, we're doing it all for the sake of Sky. Now, we needn't go about this right away. In fact, I'll help you with whatever you're doing until you decide to head up to Baldur's Gate. Just think of it as one favor deserving another. My cat is running wild. Are y'all fighting? Y'all playing? What you doing up there, Lippo? What are you sniffing at? Weirdo. Alright. I will say... sure, we could use the extra help. Your scheme sounds like it could work. Great. Goodbye. Done. It's a pity. Our time together has been thoroughly charming. Perhaps we shall meet again. Perhaps you will stand in this location for the rest of eternity. And if I ever decide that I really want you, I'll come back. Otherwise, hard pass. Okay. Gonna do our normal round the outside, and see how it goes. Your nose? Do a quick save. Anticipating getting web trapped in like at any moment. Ah, a bridge. Well, let's explore this area first before we cross the river. Is really the... Okay. Man. All of this space contained a bear and one dude. It's a lot of space for a bear and one dude. Suddenly bears, right? It's always suddenly bears. And the bears just like target one person and chase that person to the ends of the earth. And the bridge falls out from under us. I would have really enjoyed... Oh, hello. Laskel, you there. I command you to stop so that I may parley with you a moment. Sure. Who are you? What is it that you want with us? My name is Laskel, and I am the protector of the Cloakwood. You're doing a shitty job, sir. A shitty job. God dang. Okay. I would ask you a question before I take my leave of you. I have a message for those that serve the Iron Throne. Would you be a representative of that organization? We have no connection to that evil group. We are sworn enemies of the Iron Throne. An enemy of an enemy is a friend. My earlier question was just a test. I am glad to know that you also oppose this organization. They have been a blight on these woods ever since they reopened the ancient dwarven iron mine. Well, I'm glad to know you. Take this. Hopefully it will aid you against the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne's fort is located to the east. Aha! Question again. You're fine. Don't worry about asking questions. I will say this, though, as a caveat. Like I said, I am not an expert on this game, so take that with a grain of... Anything that I say, take it with a grain of salt, okay? As a mage, I learned too late that it would be better to have had proficiency in darts or slings rather than the quarterstaff. Is there at least a pro having picked the weapon in terms of magical staffs later on and such? I do know that there are some staves later on that are pretty decent that confer nice bonuses, but realistically, to my knowledge, a sling or darts are almost always going to be better. The thing about it is, though, is the sling or dart proficiency in the sling or dart is almost always better in the early game, because then that when you don't have a lot of spells, that gives your mages something to do. But in the mid to late game, you have so many spell slots that you're casting a lot of spells anyways. Especially like once you get to the end of Baldur's Gate and like Siege of Dragonspear and then into Baldur's Gate 2, you're gonna have so many spells on your mages that you're just casting left and right, and you don't really worry about your slings or your quarterstaffs or anything like that anymore. It will make the game a little bit more difficult in the beginning for you, but if you kind of have an understanding of the mechanics and what you're doing, I would say it probably shouldn't matter. Also, there are actually, let me pop through this real quick, and I'll show you an example. Take this. There are items like this, the Legacy of the Masters, which gives you proficiency in everything, right? So you could get something like this and throw this on your mage so that you have proficiency in slings or darts. But then you just don't have to worry about it, right? Until later on in the game, etc. The scenario about proficiency is you're never going to get enough proficiency on a mage for a weapon for it to really matter if you're just going pure mage. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. I don't think it's not gonna break the game for you. It's just gonna make the very beginning a little more annoying, but not much. Now, if you start choosing wrong proficiencies on like your fighters or things like that, that's a big deal. That's gonna really cause a pain in the ass for you. So, okay, where am I going? He said to the east, but I think he means I think I need to go over here and actually hit to the east, because I think he actually means another zone over. I haven't been doing a good job of that actually. I need to remember to click the edges of the map when I get to them. I always forget. And there's the eastern route. Awesome, okay. So let's go explore the rest of this though. See what we have to find. Yeah, like later on in the game, you get so many spells that you're just like, with your mages, you're constantly casting like magic missiles to kill people, or minute meteors, or things like that. And it's just like, you don't have time to use slings and darts anyways. I say that I've been playing, like this run through, I've been playing the game for like 20 hours and I'm still using slings and darts, so don't get me wrong, you're going to get plenty of mileage out of them. But if you're already well into the game, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. Y'all are going crazy. Y'all are being like super bad. What are you doing? Come on. Pay attention to me and your sister. Okay. Goodness gracious.
Oh, you bet.
Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, this is something, and we will figure out what this something is on the next episode. So I'm going to go ahead and quick save and kill the episode here. I will see you all next time. Peace. All right.